it's Molly with Play to Learn. We have a food alphabet search today. Do you want to play? Great! Let's go. Okay. First, we need to find our letter A. Can you tell me if you see it? Let's look through our letters here. Do you see our letter A? I do too. Here it is. Our letter A is the color purple. A sounds like ah, or ah. Do you see a food that starts with that letter sound? Ah, I see a green apple. Apple starts with the letter A. Apple. Great job. Now we're looking for our B. Do you see the B? Point it out if you see it. I think I see it right here in the center. Our letter B is the color orange. B sounds like buh. Let's look for a food that starts with that B sound. Buh. I think I see a food. It's yellow and it's a fruit. It's a banana. It's a bunch of bananas. B is for bananas. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3 yellow bananas. Banana. Great, now we're looking for the letter C. Tell me if you see our C anywhere here. We have red letters, green letters, orange letters, blue letters, and purple letters. I see the C. Our C is the color blue, and C sounds like k, or s sometimes. Let's take a look here. Do you see our letter C food? K. What do you think? I see a vegetable that starts with the letter C. Oopsie. Our carrot starts with the letter C sound. Carrot. Carrots are crunchy. Crunchy also starts with the letter C. C for crunchy carrot. Carrot. Great job. Next, we're looking for our letter D. Can you see our D? Oh, I think I see our D. It's backwards. There's our D. Our letter D is the color red. D sounds like duh. Let's look for a food that starts with this letter D sound. Duh. I see a little donut. Yum. It looks like it has chocolate frosting. D is for donut. Donut. Let's get our letters so far back to the puzzle. First, we found our letter A. A was for apple. Apple. A is also for ants. There's our letter A. Next was our letter B. B was for bananas. Bananas. B is also for a buzzing bee. There's our B. Next, we found our letter C. C was for carrots. Carrots. C is also for cat. Look at this kitty. Cat. There's our C. We also found our D. D was for donut. A delicious donut. D is also for dragon. There's our D. A, B, C, D. Okay. Let's keep looking for more foods. Next, we're looking for our letter E. Can you find our letter E down here? E. I see it too. Thank you. Here's our letter E. Our letter E is the color green. E sounds like or E. Let's take a look through our foods. Do you see an E word? An E food? Yes, of course, our egg. Egg starts with the letter E. Egg. Crack. E is for egg. Next, we're looking for our F. Do you see the letter F? F. Oh, I see it here. I think it's backwards. Our letter F is purple, and F sounds like Now let's look for a food that starts with the letter F sound. Just like food. Food starts with the letter F sound. F. Ooh, I see something. French fries. French fries starts with the letter F. French fries. Now we're looking for our letter G. Can you see our letter G? Point it out if you see it. Yes! Here's our letter G. Our letter G is the color orange. G sounds like G, or J sometimes. Let's take a look here. Is there a food that starts with the letter G sound? What do you think? I see some grapes. These are some green grapes. Green starts with the letter G, and grapes start with the letter G sound. G, grapes. Let's get these letters back to the puzzle. Our E was for egg. Egg. And for elephant. There's our E. F was for French fries. French fries. And F is for frog. Ribbit. There's our F. G was for grapes. G, grapes. And for giraffe. And there's our G. All right, we have the whole first row of our puzzle complete. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Let's keep going. Next, we're looking for our letter H. Do you see our letter H down here in the letter pile? H. Here we go. Our letter H is the color blue. H sounds like Now let's take a look. Do you see a food that starts with that letter sound? Oh, I see a big, juicy hot dog. H is for hot dog. Hot dog. Next, we're looking for I. Where is our letter I? Do you see it? Here we go. Thank you. Our letter I is the color red. I sounds like I or I. Let's take a look here in our food. I spy with my little eye some yummy ice cream. I is for ice cream. Ice cream. Next, we're looking for the letter J. Can you see our J? Let's look closely. I see it here right at the end. Our letter J is the color green. J sounds like J, J. Can you see a food that starts with that letter sound? J, J. I see it too. There's even a J right on the label. J is for jam. J, J, jam. Next, we're looking for our letter K. Can you see our letter K down here? Point to it if you see it. Here we go. This is our letter K. Oopsie. Our letter K is the color purple. Now K makes the K sound. K. Can you see anything here that starts with that letter K sound? What food starts with our letter K sound? K. Right! It's a kiwi. Kiwi is a fruit and it's very sweet. K is for kiwi. K, kiwi. Let's get back to the puzzle with our letters. Our letter H was for hot dog. Hot dog. And H is for hands. There's our letter H. Then we found our letter I. I was for ice cream. Ice cream. This one has 3 scoops. 1, 2, 3. I is for ice cream. Next, we found our letter J. J was for jam. Jam. J is also for jelly beans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jelly beans. And there's our letter J. Our letter K was for kiwi. Kiwi. K is also for kangaroo. And there's our letter K. Okay, let's look for some more letters. Next, we're looking for our letter L. Can you see our letter L in the letter pile? Do you see it? Yes! Here it is. Our letter L is the color orange. L sounds like L. Do you see a food that starts with that letter sound? L. What do you think? Yes! A lemon. A lemon starts with the letter L. Lemon. Now we're looking for M. Do you see our letter M? I do too. Very good. Here's our M. Our letter M is the color blue. M sounds like M. Where's our letter M food? Great job! It's the milk. M is for milk. Milk. Now we're looking for N. Do you see our N? Very good! Here's our N. Our letter N is the color red. N sounds like N. Do you see a food here that starts with that letter N sound? Good! Nut. These are peanuts. Nut starts with the letter N. Nut. Now we're looking for O. Where's our O? Oh, here it is. Our letter O is the color green. Do you see a food that starts with that letter sound? O or ah? I think I see an onion. That was a little bit of a tricky one. O is for onion. Onion. Let's get back to the puzzle. Our letter L was for lemon. Lemon. L. Our letter M was for milk. Milk. And it's for monkeys. Monkeys. Ooh, ah. There's our M. Our letter N was for nut. Nut. N is also for noodles. Noodles are also a really yummy food. N is for noodles and nut. Next we found the O. Our O was for onion. And O is for owl. There's our O. Now we're looking for our letter P. Can you see our P down here in the pile? Yes! Here's our P. Our P is the color purple. P sounds like P. Do you see something here that starts with that letter sound? P. Yes, pizza, my favorite. Pepperoni pizza. Pizza starts with the letter P. Pizza. Now we're looking for the letter Q. Do you see our letter Q? I think I see it right here. Q. Q sounds like qua. Our letter Q is the color orange. So let's look for something that starts with that qua sound. I think this is the Q food, and I think this is supposed to be a quiche, which is like an egg breakfast type of pie. Quiche. Q is for quiche. That one's a little tricky. Now we're looking for the letter R. Do you see our letter R? Great job! R sounds like R. This R is the color blue. Now let's look for something that starts with that letter R sound. Do you see it? Great job! Yes, raspberries. These are red raspberries. Raspberries starts with the letter R. Raspberries. Okay, next we're looking for our letter S. Do you see our letter S down here? Point it out if you see it. Yes, great job. Here's our letter S. Our letter S is the color red, and S sounds like S. Now, do you see a food here that starts with that letter S? I actually see a couple of foods that start with the letter S, so we're going to go with the sandwich because soup also starts with the letter S. So we'll go with our sandwich. It looks like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yum! S is for sandwich. Sandwich. All right, let's get these letters back to the puzzle. Our letter P was for pizza. Pizza. P is also for pig. There's our letter P. Our letter Q sounds like qua. Our Q was for quiche. Quiche. And for queen. There's our Q. Our letter R was for raspberries. Raspberries. R is also for rabbit. There's our letter R. Next, we found our letter S. S was for sandwich and for soup. And it's also for snake. There you go, letter S. There's our S. P, Q, R, S. We still have a few more letters to find. Let's keep looking. After S is the letter T. Where is our letter T? Can you point it out? You got it. Here's our letter T. This letter T is the color green. T sounds like T, T. Do you see the food here that starts with that letter sound? T, T. I see it, the tomato. T is for tomato. T, T, tomato. Now we're looking for U. Where's our letter U? I got it too, thank you. Our letter U is the color purple, and U sounds like Is there a food here that starts with that letter sound? This might be a little bit of a tricky one. I think it's this little upside down cake. These look like pineapples, and when you bake it like this, and then you turn it over once it's cooked, and it's an upside down cake. Upside down cake. Yummy! Next is the letter V. Can you find our letter V? Very good. Here's our V. Our letter V is the color orange, and V sounds like V. Now, this one's a little tough too. I think it's for vegetable soup. V is for vegetables, vegetable soup. Next is W. Where's our W? Of course, it's right here in the middle, this big old W. Our W is the color blue, and W sounds like wha. Which one of these foods starts with that letter sound? Watermelon, right! Watermelon starts with the letter W. Watermelon. Great job! Now, where is our X? Here's our X. Our X is the color red, and X sounds like X or Z. Which one of these foods could be our X food? I don't think it's the yogurt or the zucchini. It must be the Christmas cookie. A lot of the time people use an X for Christmas to abbreviate the word. So I believe this is for Xmas cookie. X. Only a couple left. And let's put these right over their letters. I think we go like that. Our letter Y is the color green. Y sounds like yeah. And of course it goes with our yummy yogurt. Y is for yogurt. Yogurt. And finally, our letter Z. Our letter Z is the color purple, and Z sounds like Z. And of course, we have our zucchini. Z is for zucchini. Zucchini. We found our letter T. T was for tomato. T is also for tree. There's our letter T. Then we found our letter U. U was for upside down cake. Upside down cake. U is also for umbrella. There's our letter U. Then we found our letter V. V was for vegetables. In our vegetable soup, V is for vegetables. And volcano. There's our V. Just a few left. Next, we found our W. Our W was for watermelon. Watermelon. W is also for water. There's our W. Next, we found our letter X. X was for Xmas cookie. X. X is also for xylophone. There's our X. Our letter Y was for yogurt. Yogurt. Yummy yogurt. Y is also for yo-yo. There's our letter Y. And finally, we found our letter Z. Z was for zucchini. Zucchini. Z is also for zebra. And we've completed our whole alphabet puzzle. We found all of the foods that match with every letter sound. You did such a great job. I'm so proud of you. Let's read through our alphabet letters together. Read with me, okay? Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now we've sung our ABCs. Next time, won't you play with me? You did such a fantastic job. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any more of our play dates. See you next time. Bye-bye.